Good time zones, everybody, and welcome to Monday of a brand new week in which, hey, it's chaotic already. And greetings to Raven and TGM and Frauke and Shadow and Landstrad, who has apparently decided that it is time to conquer Earth. Congratulations, I will sign the paperwork, you can take over. It's your problem now. Be careful what you wish for. It's like, are you really sure you want to do that? Are you buzzed? Can I keep... I'm just going to hand it over. I don't care. It's one of those. Yeah, right. It's yours. Oh dear. Let's see. It is Monday. The no drama safety llama is still stood on top of this chest. Apparently he's gone full cat. He's been sat there for about 3 weeks. And I have no idea what my plans are for today. Actually, I do have one idea. And that is... failure is within your wheelhouse. Well, that puts you about the same level as everybody else on this planet. Particularly those who attempt to be in charge. Wow. That started off appropriately, didn't it? I'm starting to wonder whether or not I've got any... Oh, I have. Ah. That's the problem. That's better. Right, so I was having a think and decided that the most sensible and interesting thing to do would be to start, you know, setting up the chess set. So let's start with our pawns, who are all going to be white. How is everybody else today, though? I mean, my week is already off to a chaotic start, and it's going to be interesting. Landstrad's apparently decided that the universe is his. Right, let's see. I was going to go with blue for the outside edge, black. I know that feeling, Frauke. I've been missing a parcel for the last 4 days. I always get this backwards. Is it knight next to the castle or bishop? Yes, it is. Red queen. This is the black side. Queen goes on her colour. Makes the king in yellow. 3 to 5 days delivery. Yeah. That sounds about right. Interesting. I'd never noticed that even the blue changed colour. Yep, he did. Still a little bit possibly needing to figure out what to do with the fact that some of these have chests and some of these don't. You can't remove the chests though, can you? Can you? No, you can't. Your fume hood is stuck with lots of fume and no hood. That's the problem. I had these backwards in my list. Right, let's see. So, castle, knight, bishop, king, queen, bishop, knight, castle, or rook, depending on whatever you're calling it. And the rest of these are already white, so I don't need to worry about the... don't need to deal with that. Common filter weighs in just short of 10 kilos. That's a filter. Right. And now we can label all of these. You're a pawn. You're a pawn. You're a pawn. The naming is a pawnus. Grown. Absolutely terrible. Ba 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 upon. Ba 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 upon. I name thee Pony. Rook. Knight. Bishop. King. Queen. Bishop. Knight. Rook. So I'll say what that's floating over there, that's my... Hey, Cal. Rook. Knight. Bishop. Queen. King. Bishop. Knight. Rook. And lo! The chess set hath been named. I think that's all of them. Got to switch on cinematic mode for the camera count. Yeah, much easier to work out which one's which now. And apparently it's getting dark outside, because apparently I can see through the world. And that's empty now. Yay for the completed chess set. Yes, we actually have a complete chess set. I was pondering whether or not to go through and put down labels for the rows and columns so that we could work out, you know, labeling for labeling for moves. But yeah, let's see. Let's just go with a nice opener of... you go to there. That should open up the bishop, shouldn't it? Yes. Basic opener. Pawn to bishop's pawn 4. Of course, I think black's just gone first, and I'm not sure that's the right order. I can never remember if white or black goes first in chess. Who knows? What I should do is find some sort of epic white goes first. Whoops. Oh well. Let's move this one to... Actually, let's not. The power of Google. Let's move this one forward by 2. Terrible opener. Diddle do. There. And then since white goes first, what we will do is we'll take this bishop and move it to here, just because. I was thinking what I should probably do is 2. Pawns on their first move get to move 2 forward, and that's only 2, isn't it? Yes. 1, 2. Should probably let's bring the camera count in. Show the current state of affairs, as it were. So you've gone 2 forward. It would have been this one 2 forward, this one 2 forward, and then this one diagonally out to here, just to protect that. Llama had moved. Threw off the cap. Yeah, the llama had moved forwards accidentally first. But yeah, I was thinking I should probably find a good classic chess encounter and set up to have the equivalent of that on the board. But I couldn't. I just haven't thought of one. Or I haven't thought of looking for one. But now that everything is laid out, let us get a nice shot of the entire chessboard. And then I can update the spawn chunks with a picture of everything labelled. If anything, it's actually easier to see with it without the shaders in place. But yes, right. That was the small bit of randomness that needed to be sorted out before we go anywhere. So the next question becomes, what the heck do we fill in with the rest of the day? I know I need to do the areas behind the balconies. I'm going to put that off for a while or just, fill it in off stream. Because, to be honest, I think the chess cavern is at a point where if I do any more of this on stream, I'm going to burn myself out, and it ain't worth it. The burning out, that is. So I think we can safely say the chessboard is as complete as it's going to get. But yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed the build. Hey, mini packs, welcome and thank you for joining us. So if we head up through the actual entrance tunnel, we find ourselves outside of the chessboard and back at the caldera. I really should possibly consider spending a little bit less time building stuff. No, right. So, I was having a look at the map, and there are, as far as I can tell, 2 elements of the universe that need to be finished. And those 2 elements are this bit in the bottom left corner, and this bit next to the Temple of the Cult of the Eye. Or cathedral. Castle. Whichever. Who knows? I've kind of lost track. So if we bring the camera count across, this bit is the one that we were considering going for a graveyard, cemetery, mausoleums, whatever. Hard to say. And maybe a little bit something down by the waterside. And then further out across this area, if the world loads, thank you, just needs, well, to be honest, it just needs planting up. So I think let's get the planting up done, so that we can at least finish this. Do you need some time alone, Judge? I'll come back later. Update the map. I swear Judge is weirder. Right, let's see. If we're going to do some landscape planting, just to finish off that area, I must admit, one thing I think I'm going to do is steal all that sand, because that would be nice to... hello, chicken. Ooh, eggs of indecision. Any more eggs of indecision? Yes, excellent. I'm not quite sure why we've got a tethered pig. And it's raining. Of course it is. Normal rain? Yes. Right. Do we plant, or do we put in some the graveyard? No chicken is plant. Ooh. There was no chicken. We're just going to go planting. Wait a minute. How come that didn't... I think my kebab stick's gotten a little bit faulty. Ah, rain. Yeah. And I've just poisoned myself. Whoops. I should have... I forgot to eat... I forgot to cook the chicken. Right, let's get some bone meal. Do we have a decent stock of bone meal left? Yes. I don't think we're going to need more than 6 stacks, the way that my luck runs. I guess the rain put the chicken out before it died. And if we're going to steal all of that sand, we're going to need some dirt to fill it in. Adult died to sweeping edge rather than a direct hit. Ah, good point. Thank you, Raven. Right. Hello, Enkidu. Hello, Yo-Yo. Always remember to say hello to your Chaos Burbs. If you don't say hello to your Chaos Burbs, Kel will probably be upset. That's looking a bit darker. I just thought... I don't know. Green and blue. What's the colour of the one over here? Also blue. Okay. Caldera chicken is also blue. We have yet to upset anyone. Right. I think that sheep is in a very, very dangerous position. And I should have picked up some saplings. I forgot to pick up saplings. But if I need jungle saplings, Caldera chicken is cyan. Ah! Caldera chicken is attempting to fall off of its chest. There we are. Jungle saplings. Whoops. You never saw those. They came from an actual chicken, not a Caldera chicken. You're perfectly safe. For values of safe. Where this universe is involved. Right. Going up. And past the collapsed tree. And over into the area that is... Why is there so much sand here? I mean, really, why is there so much sand here? You can never find... it took me how many months to find a smegging desert, and then Minecraft just occasionally just throws in huge amounts of sand. Meanwhile, the desert isn't even that conveniently local. It's like, what, 4,000 chunks away? 4,000 blocks away. 4,000 chunks would be a little bit further than even I would planned to build. I mean, I know I have a habit of building in long distances, but 4,000 chunks? That's a bit more than me. Bit more than me, bit more than I am willing to go. At least not without the aid of Nether Tunnel. And even then, 4,000 chunks? No. Right. 1 stack of sand. I'm waiting for the sudden and inevitable betrayal of Minecraft with the addition of a cavern, into which all of this sand suddenly drops. Because that would never, ever happen. Would it? We've never seen additional caverns turning up in Minecraft before. Not in this world. Ahem. I'm hoping if I call it out too hard, then Minecraft will just go, you know what, he's being too damned obvious, we're not going to do it. Reverse psychology. You know what? I think I'm going to collect the... Wow. Aha! There we are. Now we have water. That's a bit more like it. If it's not a cavern, it's going to be random water. Go away. I have enough problems without being flooded out. Thank you very much. Okay, let's grab a bit more of this. I'm only going to go until I've used up all of this dirt, which... that's not what I wanted to do. Because that should at least get us close to the river's edge. I take it back. I may have not even brought enough dirt to do much of this. This is one of those moments where landscaping costs. Usually silly amounts of materials. Let's focus on making this look at least reasonable. I don't know, there's just something about all of this sand that annoys me. The fact that I couldn't find any several months ago is probably part of that annoyance. The fun thing is, this is probably all classed as beach. What is this biome? Yep, this is a beach. Life's a beach, and Minecraft puts them in weird locations. I mean, how is this all beach? It's in the middle of the flipping landscape. Today on Minecraft's world gen doesn't make any sense. And Scott gets annoyed about it. I keep half expecting to find suspicious sand at this rate, the way that the universe is going. Except this area is pre that update. Also, if we found suspicious sand here, I would just bury it again. Could you imagine if we actually found suspicious sand down here? Something tells me my inventory's full again. Good news is we've got a decent amount of compressed sand. Whatever the heck compressed sand is actually called. I don't remember what's... sandstone. That's the word I was completely failing to remember the word for. How can I forget the word sandstone? It's Monday, isn't it? Speaking of forgetting things and Monday, did I mention plans for this week by way of when stream won't be yet? I know I posted into Discord an announcement about it, but I can't remember whether or not I actually mentioned it during this stream yet. Because, well, my memory is shorter than the caldera chickens, and the squirrels have escaped. Unless it was later, right, okay, I haven't mentioned it then. So, due to, well, due to work, you know, that thing that pays the bills, I unfortunately will be unable to stream on Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday of next week. So that's Thursday of this week, Friday of this week, or Tuesday of next week. Due to, well, work. So there will only be 3 streams this week and 4 streams next week. Which is partly why I'm just tinkering around the edges today. You know what? Got that close. Right. Sandstone goes into this one. I might as well just put all of it into one. There's no point in doing multiple shulkers. I'm still impressed that I had this many empty shulkers. Okie dokie. Let's see. Now we can start on the landscaping. And by the landscaping, I mean growing trees. We have a random llama still hanging around out here. Llama. Llama. Why are you still here? The kindling you were with died 3 months ago. I'm pretty... Really? Can't get a short tree to save my life, and now I can't get a... Humbug. No. Still don't want the flowers, though. But I think we can get rid of some of the light sources. Let's see. We probably need a short tree here. To confuse and befuddle me. That's too early in the week for that. I don't need confusing and befuddling. It's my default state. Even says it on my driver's license. Home state. Confused, befuddled. Llama just desires suffering. Now that I can actually see being the case. I mean, this could be an escaped member of Llamageddon. Are you a member of Llamageddon? Have you, or in this life or any previous life, attempted to overthrow a city? Yeah, he's coming for me. I found him out. Can you tell I'm in one of those moods this week? Right, let's see. Don't think I've seen that LOL one before. Wow. I bet it's this block. One block of dirt preventing an entire... Really? I'm not sure I like the fact that Minecraft just keeps giving me all of these tall trees now. We spent so many months swearing at it, trying to get the tall trees from the top of the hill, and now we can't seem to get sort of a medium-sized tree at all. That's not a bad one. No, it's two in line. That one. Granted, we still have lots of trees that like to think they're oak trees. But occasionally we get a good-sized one. I'm trying to decide if I should come through here with a large amount of moss. Just around this area. And the answer in my head has already been answered as yes, of course. Do we have any moss? Yes. Right, let's landscape this with a bit of moss. That's a tree. That's not moss. Now that's what I call not moss 2020. There. That looks better. That's a nice bit of lushness around the water's edge, which is the sort of place that you would find lush. Of course, the other place you would find lush is any shopping centre in the UK, or any bar that they've just been thrown out of. For those who don't get that joke, don't worry, it's probably safer not to. Did I just see something flying out of the water? I'm going to assume it was a dolphin with a purpose. Either that or a dolphin with a porpoise. Interestingly, dolphins don't like porpoises, from what I understand. And by don't like, I mean will occasionally just murder for the heck of it. That's better. I like that. That feels good. That feels good. I didn't know that it would. No, what? Really? No. Grow, dang ya. I actually have ender chests. More than one. The world is good. Except for all of these danged flowers. And I'll leave those ones. Just because I feel like it. Right. How are we doing? This is starting to look better. Ooh, really? Here. I like the way that tree just vanished behind another one. When I'm sort of looking at it on the camera count, and it's like, did that tree even grow? It's not visible on the camera count. Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind it. How surreal. That tree just was not... It's just camera shy. Well, camera account shy. Going up. Medium. Grass. Aha! A medium large tree. Why was there a single solitary piece of glow lichen in the middle of nowhere there? Oh, I remember. I was using this area as glow lichen farm over the weekend, actually. Woo, tall. It's one of those. Find yourself a nice large area that doesn't have much by way of landscape on it. Landscape. Foliage, even. And just plant yourself some glow lichen and then just fill it in. And as a result, you end up with a nice area. Ooh, a short tall tree. Or short fat tree. Tall short tree? Short tall tree? Short wide tree? I don't know, it's a tree. Who cares? It's a tree. Wow, I'm gonna run out. Thank you. Bone meal at this rate. What I am gonna run out of is saplings, which is gonna annoy me even more. I don't know if I have enough. So we used almost all the saplings from Site B. Sorry, Site C. Site B has all the bees, not the saplings. You can tell this area was landscaped. Right. I need more saplings. I wonder if I've got any over at IKEA. God, I hope I have some. Hey ho, up to IKEA we go to find some saplings. Section 4th, hey ho, road trip. Well, by air. It's only a road trip if I go splat into the road. And that's less road trip and more... Who knows? Plus, it's 1:15. We're just before the 20 past failure 8. Oh no, I'm speeding! Quick, hide me! They're coming to take me away. What? Hello, things. Hello, Stuffy. I swear Stuffy just basically spends their entire time facing that corner. That's Acacia. Wow. I am really close to the... And there was I thinking, about to say, you never saw that. Let's grab those. Hello, Stuffy. Hello, things. Do I have... I have to really like it. I'm tempted to light this area up, but equally I'm also tempted not to bother because it's outside the range of pretty much everything. Right. I don't know, ever since that last update, Bobby just does not seem to keep up as much as it used to. I don't know. Some days you just can't trust a Bobby. Which, given I was just running from the police, is kind of appropriate as a statement. Talk about chancing my arm with that one. Well, face more than any. Right. Whee! Swap you for you. Right, let's see, I'd like... Okay, Frauke. Catch you later. You. You. Correct. Bobby is an alternative name for the British police. Good old British Bobby. Nowadays more likely to be found... yeah. Being replaced with a PCSO, which is a Police Community Support Officer. Ah! That tree deliberately attacked me. That tree definitely attacked me. You know how I said 6 stacks of bone meal would probably be enough? We've already burned through 4. Really? How... Minecraft keeps... just... That's a tall tree. That's another tall tree. For goodness sakes. I swear at Minecraft regularly. It's probably about the only way to continue that sentence. Right. I feel like we really don't have enough down at the front here. I keep looking at it in comparison to it, but equally, this is closer to the edge. I've been driven to the edge. No, let's not go with more trees. Let's go with bits of foliage to sort of fill this area out a bit. I think adding more trees would be bad right now. That said, I kind of feel like I should do something with the bottom of this cliff a little, but I'm not in the mood to heavily do what I would normally do, which is gravel, cobble, etc. Not even really sure mossing it up would be a good thing. Let's at least hit the yeah, that's better. I don't know, this area feels like it's a bit flat and grey. Let's do something about it. It doesn't need much. It just there's something not right about this area. It just doesn't quite feel. I say it doesn't quite feel like chicken tonight, but given that I already gave myself food poisoning with chicken once this game, I'm not sure I feel like chicken tonight. Plus I'm vegetarian, so that doesn't help. I feel like chicken tonight, like... No, I don't. What the cluck am I on about? Cluck-a-doodle-doo. That's better. I think that feels a lot better now. Yes. Why did I put that there? It's not a good place for it. And I wanted to put that there, not there. Yep. Snarf. Snarf. No. Brilliant. Now my brain is going to be thinking about the Thundercats. Why do I do things to myself like that? Things to myself, yeah. Let's just use up all the dirt. Oodle-lally, oodle-lally. Fortunes forecast, sanity lost. Wow, I got to the end of that bit of stone and ran out of dirt. And that actually almost felt appropriate. There was not an off by one error. The universe is wrong. Why is there not an off by one error? No, too many. How can there be no off by one error? Dunno. Tree, are you going to grow? Thank you. How to rapidly run out of bone meal. Right, how are we doing? That's feeling much better now. Let's have a quick nap. So, let's just do that. no, that's... well, let's go back to the... leaving it up a bit. Yep. Let's put a couple here. And some here. Llama on the hilltop of my, oh my, llama on the hilltop of my. Majestic llama stands on the hilltop, staring out, keeping an eye on the world. For only the majestic llama can protect the universe. Nobody's quite sure what from, though. Probably from the majestic llama. After all, why would the universe need to be saved except from a majestic llama? That's looking good. Doesn't take much, he says. Having just applied nearly 6 stacks of bone meal, 2 stacks of saplings, and 3 stacks of reality. Wait, no, I haven't applied any reality to this. I reject that. Hey, sci-fi. Yes, I am definitely in the process of substituting my own reality. Wasn't I building a path out here at some point? Apparently I was. Didn't get very far with it. Did we ever work out where this path was going to go? I mean, the answer is no, we didn't. It just headed off into the woods and then stopped. Is there anything out here that we could aim for? I feel like I want a single piece of bamboo in that tree, yes. Okay. Is there anything out here? Yes, there's an old ancient temple. Is that roughly in the right direction as well? Yeah, it's not far off, actually. If we were to keep that path going in a straight line, barring the trees, of course, it would have missed. Okay. Let's have another look. If we go in a straight-ish line, following that path, we hit just to the edge of the temple. That's almost a possible direction for that path to go in. I'm wondering if we should actually, clear-cut an actual route through the forest for that path, all the way to that temple, and maybe do something with that in the future. Does that seem like the appropriately ridiculous, over-the-top sort of thing that I would do? Not if it's going down that end. Now the question becomes, how would we get down off of this hill? Too cliff-like. I'm not sure there's an actual sensible path down. mean, we could say that the path's been worn out over the decades. / millennia. / Tuesday. I shall have to have a think about that one. Why am I attempting to get rid of the path? By jumping on it. It's the dirt, the farming that you can get rid of by jumping on it. Boingy, boingy, boingy. I might have to have a think about that one. That would definitely need a bit more sort of tinkering with the landscape. Or maybe, you know, sticking in something looking like somebody had cut stairs into the side of that hill. Or something. I don't know. I feel like that would probably be something for a future me. Because that's not currently on our build list. What is sorting out the rest of this area around the caldera, and I'm just looking at this and thinking this needs making a little bit more mussed up. It's a shame that you can't grow anything really on sand. Except maybe apparently turtles. Ooh, did those turtle eggs ever grow up? No. I swear those turtle eggs are never going to grow. Now, we did have as a possible... Hello, turtle. I see kindling. I see kindling off in the distance. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, nothing of interest. Fine. I can't even set fire to you. I think he's hiding in the water because he knows I can't set fire to him out there. Now, one of the things that had been on my mind was that this area looks a little bit too thin to bring anything by way of boats in. So let's dredge the landscape just a little. Wait for a drowned to turn up. You can guarantee that that's going to happen, now that I've mentioned it. Here, as we stare out into the ocean, we find the wandering kindling in the only place where he can't be set fire to. Believe me, I've tried. I'll get you, and your Lamageddon too. Let's get rid of some of this. You see, this now already feels much more like it's the sort of width that a boat would have been able to get through. I know we pondered putting a shipwreck into this area at some point, and being stared at by two separate turtles. And I have nothing to feed them. Perhaps they're just upset because I'm dredging their river. Do turtles get cranky if you dredge their rivers? By our powers combined, I am Captain Turtle. Wait, no, that's not it. Perhaps it's heroes in a half shell. Turtle power! Oh, great. A, it's getting dark. And B, I'm finding sandstone again. And C, apparently I'm connecting to chat. Right. Let's briefly use my riverbed. There we are. Always have a riverbed to hand. Never underestimate the power of a riverbed. Kind of surprised that, having stood around here for so long, we haven't been attacked by a drowned. They like rivers, don't they? Are we in a river? Yes. Of course, now that I've said that, I'll probably get attacked by a drowned. Let's pick up this lot. So much sand. Why is there a... Who knows? I swear Minecraft just likes putting straight lines of bits in places that don't make sense. Unless, of course, that was me setting out my future landscaping location. At which point... Whoops, I forgot. As if I can remember what I planned on doing. I can't even remember Tuesday. The fact that it's Monday has absolutely nothing to do with it. Right. Is that a decent amount of landscaping of this to make it look like it used to be? Cal, I'm currently underwater. How much hydration do you think I need? More, clearly. Right. Well, I'm going to actually stand on the river bank before hydrating. Hail hydrate! Thank you, Cal. And we have a stretch. Let's see if we have a stretch today. Yeah. That was a good pop. What I am wondering is... No, okay. Was starting to feel like my chair was a bit short. Right. Where was I? Ah, yes. Demolishing this riverbank. And hoping that a drowned wasn't going to... there we are. Bits of landscape collapsing at last. There had to be at some point. I think I'm about to be confused by a dolphin. Hello, dolphin. Are you throwing blocks at me? Are you just playing with the blocks? Apparently the answer to that is yes. I didn't know dolphins played with blocks. I never noticed dolphins playing with blocks before. How have I not noticed that before? It's quite literally playing keep away. Dolphin, it's just as well that's not an important block. Dolphins keep stealing their resources. Okay, that I could understand. Fortunately, it was just one block of sand, and I don't care. Do you think we can get the dolphins to play keep away with the kindling, though? Get them to steal that resource. Nah. It was worth a hope. Ooh, gravel. That wasn't gravel, that was clay. I know what I meant. This is gravel. This is a ravine. Of course it is. Oh, that's the one that's next to there's words in there somewhere, and I swear I'm not actually reverting to Morse code. Lush cave. That's the word I was looking for. Is it bad when the that make me start to wonder if I'm actually reversing to Morse code? It's just like, what? Has anyone tried running Scots to Morse code as a command line algorithm? Yeah, I probably needed that as a reset. Right. Thank you, Cal. I really wish there was something I could plant on sand that would make sense for this area. I don't want to plant cacti, because that would make no sense at all. And the only other thing I can think of that I could plant is... well, I mean, I could. I could plant... there are words. Sugarcane. Sugarcane is the word that I've lost this time. Apparently I'm suffering from word loss. Which is a bad thing. How do you lose a word? Don't ask that. I don't think I've got any more room for any more variations, Kel. There is a character limit on the overall command, and the variations have to be taken into account in that character limit. I know. Sorry, Cal. I think that might be better. It's one of those. What else could I plant on the edge of? This all just feels. This feels. I have the feels. No, Actually, I know. Hold on. No, 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 no. That one. The one thing I don't have in decent numbers, but which does manage to add just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of blown luck. You see, that feels a lot better now. And what I would like to do is place some around this one to make it look like it's been sort of driving out. Yeah, that's better. That now feels a bit more like there's actual reasons for sort of, well, stuff. I'm being too picky now. I think we should consider that possibly I have reached peak pickiness. And I don't even have a pair of shears to be able to actually get some... I know, I have shears in the chest. Right, let's put you back. Where's... There they are. I am serious. Yes. Where did the other one go? There it is. Hello, you. Hello. Follow me. Follow me. Out into the ocean sea. You too. No. Would you mind? God, you have the object permanence of a ravager. And this, I was about to say, and the speed, but maybe the mental speed. Come on. You can make it. One of you. Woohoo! Hello, you two. Right, one for you, one for you. Make it a baby. Or make it the eggs. They really do have all the object permanence of a ravager. You can tell I've been watching far too much Decked Out, if that's my, the equivalence that I give them. Which one of you is... Oh, it's you. Okay. And you're stuck. Aren't you? Yep. Only a turtle would manage to get stuck in that position. And where on this beach are you planning on laying your eggs? Is it going to be right on top of the other eggs? Or is it just going to be that you're just going to flap about a bit? Lots and lots of flappiness. Flappity-doo-da, flappity-sand. I'm gonna flap the sand a bit. Plenty of space and I'm going a bit. Really? Where are you going? This is why you die out. This is why you're an endangered species. You put all of your eggs together. Don't make me break them and steal them. Meanwhile, your partner is heading off out to sea and vanishing off as fast as possible. He gone! Meanwhile, we still have kindling out in the ocean. Ooh, missed. I'm trying to work out if I'm overshooting. Ah, there we are. I couldn't tell. For some reason, the whole sort of ocean and bobbing and so forth was throwing me off. I need... Wow. I need a new hobo. I have apparently burnt out my bow. That feels like it's a new quest. I need to find a new hobo. Because this one is pretty much dead. Granted, that's the very first murder hobo. That's survived for 22 months? Well, we're at the beginning of October. 21 months. That's a pretty long-lived bow. Whee! Hello, things. Hello, Stuffy. Right. You oak, you are oak. So I feel like we need a new bow. Jungle. Flowering azalea. We appear to have a decent amount of flowering azalea. Where's the sand and the sandstone in here? Somewhere deep in this building. Crypt? Whatever. This place is cryptic. Sand, sandstone. Excellent. Wow. I actually have a decent amount of sand, finally. It'll never last. Or at least it really won't as soon as I start building anything that needs sand. Right, let's empty my inventories. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Do we actually... How are we doing on dirt in here? Ah, okay. We are full again. Excellent. That will last us a decent amount of time. Cobble and stone. Cobble, cobbledy. Cobble. Stone. Wow. We are down to less than 4 barrels of stone in IKEA. That's not good. Basalt, deep slate, and deep slate. Where's the basalt and the deep slate? You know, I really should consider actually building the automation onto this place. Wow, running low on basalt again. Moss and moss carpet. Moss carpet. We have plenty of moss. Not quite as much, but it'll do. Dark oak logs. No, that one. And honeycomb. Do I have honeycomb in here anywhere? If I was honeycomb, where would I be? Apparently none of these sections. Where would I have put honeycomb? Do I even have honeycomb in here? Apparently not. That's cocoa beans. And that's vines. That's not helpful. And that's grass. Wow, I actually have a chest of grass. And have some grass blocks. I'm going to assume honeycomb is something old town. Yeah, I suspect it would have been back at Lagville. Right. And those we will drop into... Wow! I actually have a stack and a bit of slime balls. Actually, I'm going to hold on to those, because if we're about to consider doing a graveyard, then... Wow. Okay. I have 4 empty shulkers. I have 4 empty shulkers. How did that happen? Alright, let's wait for the sun to set, and then I think we need to build a new hobo. I should probably put this one somewhere for safekeeping, so that we, you know, remember its... we remember its dedication to the world. Dedication to the world? It'll do. Contribution to the universe. Let's go with that. We need to admit that the murder hobo is it's just close to its end of life. So, do we build another hobo, or do we build a crossbow? Do you want to build a crossbow? Or just another murder hobo? Right, first things first. Anything that we build, we're going to need to come over here. So we might as well come over here first. We're going to need string, so let's go and have a chat with some spiders. Hello, spiders. Spiders. I need string. How deep is this? Right. 3. All of that way for 3 string. Hey, Drokels. Welcome, welcome. You find me as I go off on a side quest. Or a tangent, depending on your definition. Well, that lot's going to collapse at some point. Right. Hey ho, into the hills we go. Well, I have just put my murder hobo out to pasture because it was getting old, and after 20 odd months it was getting close to death. So I need either a new hobo or I need a new crossbow. And the question is, do I build a crossbow or do I build a hobo? Do you want to build a crossbow? Doesn't have to be a crossbow. Okay, bye. I think the obvious thing is, let's just replace like with like for the moment. Oh, I had string up here. After all that. Hobo would be better, mostly as it's quicker to shoot, right? You see, that's the sort of information that I'm missing from my sanity. Right. So, we have a bow. That door just slammed in my face. I need books. I need books. Do I have any books? I have an enchanted book with lore on it. I don't think that's going to help. Empty map, dragon egg. You know, one of these days I should build a temple to the dragon egg. 31 golden nuggets. Stack and a half of green dye. Let's move that over to here so we do remember it. 4 snowballs. An enchanted golden apple. Some golden apples. I do not have anything resembling books. I have 5 books. Let's just get all of them for the moment. Oh, if I'm going to attempt to buy myself some books for enchanting, I should probably bring some expensive stuff. You know, like a stack and a half of emeralds. Let's put away my checkbook. Right. Shall we see what we can get by way of direct off-the-shelf enchant? Oh, I can't. I'm only level 25. Wow. I must have used up all of my levels naming the chessboard. Whoops. I mean, that would have been at least like 8 levels. Right. Going down. Gentlemen, I need an unbreaking. That's mending. Unbreaking. Thank you. Quick charge, multi-shot, Bane of Nopes, Infinity, Piercing, and Fire Protection. Infinity we will go for again. Time to go bully some spiders. Maybe. What are you... Oh, you're looting. No wonder you're in a corner. Respiration, lore, fire aspect, sharpness, loyalty. Loyalty on a bow. Not helpful. What do you 3 have? Fortune, respiration, efficiency, and silk touch. None of which are useful on a bow. Feather falling and depth strider. Why are you stood on your lecterns? Gentlemen, excuse me, but why? I swear, villagers get stupider. Oh, you're the protection racketeers, so you're no good. Excuse me, sir. What do you sell? Sweeping edge. Useful, but not for a bow. Pretty sure sweeping edge on a bow is no use at all. Knockback on a bow. Nope. Thorns on a bow. Nope. Sharpness 4. Power 4. There we are. Power on a bow. That feels like a good thing to add. So if I've got power, unbreaking, and infinity, I think that's what I had on the... Hold on, that's power 4. Can we go for power 5? Does power go up to 5? I can't remember. Which one of you was selling power? Wow, you're expensive, dude. 33 emeralds. I'm not sure I want to try that. Unbreaking and infinity. Yep. Unbreaking, infinity, and power 4. Unbreaking, Infinity, Power 4, and a bow. That feels like it's a bit too much. I mean, it's not terrible. Hobo 2, the murder returns. Hobo 2, murder more. Returning murder. If it's returning murder, that would be useful if we actually had boomerangs, though. Hobo 2, electric boogaloo. Here we are. H2. H2 bow. Oh. All of that from a typo. Oh, I know what I was... Do I have flame? Do any of you guys have flame? No. No, you're not useful. Thorns. Sharpness. Power. I don't think I have a flame enchant. Sweeping edge. Does nobody have a flame enchant? Look, I'm even going to check the protection racketeers. Protection, power 5. Power does go to 5. And apparently power 5 is cheaper than buying power 4 twice. Why did I just buy power 4 when I could have bought power 5? God, just making it get better. Fire protection. Blast protection. Another infinity. I've got 2 infinities. Can I go beyond? Excuse me, sir. Silk touch. Efficiency 4. Fortune. Respiration. Impaling. Is it time for some HR meetings? Hey, Ritsu. Nah, these guys have been here for... Well... Fire aspect. Is that the one I'm looking for? Is fire aspect the one that causes a bow to set fire to have flaming arrows? Do I want flaming arrows? Why would I not want flaming arrows? Do I or do I not want flaming arrows? Huh. And law. Dear. Fire tick on. I don't think fire tick from an arrow... I don't think arrows actually set fire to things. They just set fire to things that you shoot with it. Except for landscape. I mean, I've got fire aspect on the kebab stick. I think we'll leave fire aspect off. We'll just go back up to power 5. God, this tower is so tall. What was I thinking? Also, why did I never give these guys a home? I've just left them in a pair of mine carts. Wow. Okay. And it's now an enchantment cost of 19 to build a bow. Of course it is. Out of curiosity, do I have... Right, I don't have much in my inventory by way of things that need to be repaired. Actually, if I take off the Flying Scotsman, I have nothing in my inventory that needs to be repaired. How are we doing for iron? We have 4 iron. And no iron ingots. I need a new iron farm. Okay. That's never enough. That might be a bit better. Gentlemen, I need some XP. Thank you. How about you? 11, 12, getting closer. 13, and I've run out of iron. Fine, let's bring another stack in. Gentlemen, which ones of you are still going to give me XP? 14. 15. What did I need? 19. I needed 19, didn't I? I need a new iron farm. Either that. Or I need an XP farm. 17. No! Right, you lot, come here. I need 19 levels. I'm sure of it. 17. No, don't walk away from me. Come back here. 18. Oh no, so close. Really? Nope. I kill you all. I kill you all. You. Come back here. 19. Fantastic. No refunds. Right. The interesting thing is, after all of that, I've come out of this with more emeralds than I started before I started buying the things to actually upgrade the bow. That says a lot. Right. Oh where have my anvils all gone? No! I can't name it. I can't name it because I don't have enough XP. One level short. And if I don't name it now, it'll cost more. Bottle of enchantment. Where? I don't think I have any bottles of enchantment. And Sci-Fi's found a one short Matt X1. I don't think I've seen bottles of enchantment. Oh, I have. Yeah, that's not going to help. I'd rather, I know. I got an idea. The iron farms yield XP. Well, they give me iron, which allows me to sell it for XP. Does that count? Problem is, my iron farm apparently is empty. Even Rusty's sitting in here in his pond. Where can I get some XP? I wonder if the other iron farm has any. Well, I could go to the spiders, but that feels a little bit like just standing there beating up spiders for 10 minutes. I wonder. I think... Aha! I have 2.5 stacks of string left over from my off by 1 chest. Gentlemen. You useless smegs. No. It's like if I fart at a mob, I'm going to get enough XP to be able to get to 20. Whoops. At least I got a few more campfires out of that. Oh, I know. Let's not bother with farting in the general direction of a mob. If I go over here, I know that I have a load of white wool, and in here, excuse me, sir. Thank you. Whoops, it's getting dark. It's dark and I have 20 levels. Woohoo! Hello, cat. Let's sleep this night away. Purr, 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 purr. And you gave me a rabbit's foot. Thank you. I'll add it to the collection. Oh, straight. I'm just going to leave this here. Ooh, typical. I actually had some bottles of XP lying around. I don't know where I got those from. Right, now we can... Why am I going back over here? I can find anvils anywhere in this world. Almost always decorating something. Why am I heading back to the city? Why do I have... I don't know how... Except for one area of the world that isn't decorated with large amounts of anvils. And that is IKEA, which does not have a single anvil in it. I swear. IKEA does not have an... excuse... What? It's 20 past. Of course it's 20 past. I nearly landed at IKEA. Whee! We will lag skip. Oh, there we go. 20 past. I swear I'm going to stick that one as another emote on the options for emotes list. Do not fall in the hole. 20 past lag. Scott's just become a yo-yo. I look nothing like a parrot. Hello, things. Hello, Stuffy. No. How come you have all these things, Stuffy, but not a single anvil? However, I'm gonna take all of these things from you, Stuffy, because to be honest, I think that they might actually be useful in here. Also, where is... No, that one. Let's put away the 8 campfires that I purchased. I'm going to take all of Stuffy's things away. I have no reason... I feel like I should give Stuffy some stuff. Stuffy, hold on to this bed. Right. Ah, no. I still needed to get an anvil out. Because, of course, this area does not have an anvil. Why is IKEA the only place without an anvil? Well, because you collect things to build from IKEA, you don't build anything at IKEA. You know, that feels like a good place for it. Right. And now we're back at the original problem. What do we name this this danged... Interesting. What do we name this bow? Murder bow 2, 2-ho, 2-bow. Hobo 2, Revenge of the Murder Bow. Well, it's the closest I've got to an idea right now. I'm also curious, did I actually... You could have said that earlier, Landstrad. Fine. What? It's going to cost me 16 levels. Apparently I'm not correcting that. It is not one level of... 16 levels to correct typo. Welcome back, Frelke. Welcome back. Are you gonna? Do I have to go and get 16 more levels, Landstrad, just to correct that? Because that definitely is a go and stand at the spider farm for a few minutes. No? That's good. I might do that one off stream. Meanwhile, here at the top of the hill that IKEA is under, we have yet more animals. What is it with the top of hills? I swear. Repeatedly. Don't have to see it. I mean, I could always just sit here like this constantly. Just to see how much I can make you twitch. I will probably correct it at some point, just for the comedy value. Right. How did I find the only solid block in the... No. Apparently I found the only solid block in the neighborhood. Should I correct this? Apparently the eggs of insurrection really want me to correct things. Even if it's just the things that upset everybody. Right. No, I don't think we really need the... Right. Little chicken, let me murder you. I can't if you're hiding in grass. Stop running away! I'm not gonna kill another one. Right. Let's see. I'm apparently in a weird mood today. Run, little chicken, you can't get away. Scotsman's gonna murder you with a kebab stick anyway. This is why I... The chicken just walks straight up to me and goes, "Nah, nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me." I give up. I just give up. It's the way the chicken just walked up to me and is like, "I dare you to swing that axe and miss yet again." Of course you do, Kel. Of course you do. I do not need yellow wool. That chicken's got attitude, dude. I swear, how big is the hitbox on a baby chicken? Well, that explains it. Have you look at the size of this hitbox? It's like trying to... You think he knows? You think he knows? The hitbox on that chicken is tiny. The head is bigger than the old chicken. Yeah. Okay, Cal. But if it comes and stands on the bed again, I will consider it as taunting me. Right, so we need to sort out this section of path. And we need to do something about this area. So I think the first thing to do is to get rid of some of this landscaping, because I don't know why it's here. I think this is still original landscape. That chicken is tormenting me. It's tormenting me. It's in the background tormenting me. Quite literally, it's actually sat over there. Just I think I'm at the edge of I don't know. Right, let's do something about this though. Okay, so now we can bring the path down in this direction and not really have to worry about the height. You're not the protected chicken. That one wasn't protected. You can't be upset at me for that one. I can feel the judging silence in the background. Judged. Judged, I tell ya. Which one of these is the one that has the... There it is, that's the path bits. And that's the other one. Okay, coarse dirt. Tough. Gravel. I need... Ooh, Ooh. Stuff I need. Why do I not have any cobble? I mean, quite literally, why do I have no cobble? Oh. I do. Fantastic. Kel's gone very silent. Kel's probably wandered off to report me to the RSPCC, Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Chickens. And even Minecraft's upset at me now, it's raining. Could really probably do with some actual cobble, though. I thought I had cobble. Oh, Kel! Kel! I approve of the troll. That is entirely appropriate. I like that. Here, deep in the chaos, we find Kel. Managing to subvert everything the Scotsman is attempting to figure out. And freak him the heck out while she's at it. Oops, no. You're not supposed to freak me out. Freaking me out is bad. It's bad, man. I feel like this area just doesn't need to be lower than the other area around it. This, however, feels like it should be at least looking like the rest of the foundations for this wall. Yes, well. I refuse to comment on that on the grounds of inability to come up with a decent excuse for why you shouldn't. Oh, apparently those are not the materials that would be out of place. These, however, are. What's the gap between these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Possibly. 7, apparently. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight in the middle of the road. Right. And these are capped for some reason with smooth stone half slabs, which is brilliant. Why? 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 Oop. Am I yawning? Yeah, why am I yawning? I do not have any bricks. I have many bricks. Apparently, the word I don't have any is the complete exact opposite of exactly what is correct. Yeesh. I'm gonna put those back in there because I keep looking for them in there. And then I'm gonna put. In fact, I'm gonna take all of the bits that I keep looking for out of the chest that I'm looking for them in that's wrong, and put them back into the one that I think they should be in. I dare you to fault my logic. If I look in there all the time, that's where they should be. That one stressed my voice a bit. Let's see. Now, if I was going to turn this into a... Hey, Danish! Welcome, greetings, and so forth. I hope you are well. I have a question. Mostly to myself, but anybody else can answer this. Why in the heck do I have a tethered up pig here? I was going to say, why in the heck do I have a tethered up chicken here? I have chickens on the brain! Why is there a pig here? It doesn't even have a saddle. If it had a saddle, I could understand it. My brain screw... Ah, it was a pet of the llamas. Okay, well then, under those circumstances, let's take it to the llamas. We still have some llamas over here. Hello, llamas. Here, have pet pig. There you are, pet pig. And due to night, I can sleep. The llamas are forever trying to take over Danish. This is why they are called Llamageddon. This is the problem. We have Llamageddon taking over the world. And now I have a piece of jungle fence. I take offense to that. Did I just place that on top of a... Yes, I did. Why did I place that on top of... There wasn't even a right chest. 'Cause Monday. Yeah, that fits. Which one of these has the replacements? There it is. At least I have a decent amount of glow lichen left over. Right. I am not going to put out the rest of the glow lichen to light this area up until we have built our mausoleums and so forth. But what I feel I need is a pathway into our graveyard, cemetery, etc. Our graveyard, cemetery, etc. There's some logical statements in there, and if we ever find them, I want them shot. I'm sure one of these chests had chicken feathers in it. Chicken feathers in it. There we are. Chicken feathers. Far too long, so then just cover it up so you can't see. You know, Danish. That's the way it goes. As somebody who spent last week building the entire ceiling of a cavern on the inside of a caldera, which nobody is ever going to look up at, and nobody can see in quite a few places, it kind of felt like a bit of a ridiculous week. Okay, let's see. Let's be nasty. Or naughty. One of the two. Welcome to Minecraft. Yes. No. Did I put away the coarse dirt? Yes, I did. That actually sounds awesome. Let's get a couple of slabs. That's not slabs. That's where the slabs will be. And let's get one of these. Aaron Jesus has finally got it right. Aaron Jesus has finally got it right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Raven. The timing is nigh on correct. I mean, if we play it for long enough, eventually it was going to be right. And yes, I'm very well aware that I just about put that right over the top of the just recently replaced piece of glow lichen. And I need something to put a stair there. This area, I'm going to put a decently large mausoleum on. Maybe two. Let's work out the basic plate. Is it a crypt or a mausoleum? One of the two. Both. Then, yes, it is a crypt time. I'm thinking if we put one there and one here. Doesn't matter. Nether quartz, so I can do pillars. That's a nice idea. At the moment, I'm just placing out shapes to sort of work out where to plot things. Where to plot things. what I'm thinking is I might make this one 5 wide, and we can actually do this one with a... I might be... stick a small entrance tunnel underneath that one. So these can just be sort of smallish. This one will be big, and then we've got the... Thank you for okay. I'm sure... I think all of us had variations of elements of it in that. Actually, I think I want this one to be just a smallish one again. So 2 small, 1 really large, and then lots of small graves. I kind of feel like this should be at the end, though. So let's swap this around a bit. The prominent one would be the expensive one. So let's try this slightly. And let's turn it through 90. Kneeling, guarding knight, looking down at the entrance underneath him. That would need either quite a bit of room or the armor stands mod, and I don't have either. But it is a nice idea. I think that might be for a... quite a bit of room. Yeah. I think that might be the sort of thing that happens in a much larger formal cemetery elsewhere in the world, perhaps. This one is very much... I don't think this one's going to be that large in comparison. If I actually do this, we can have it so that... I was about to say we can have it so that this one's collapsed a bit. But I don't like that idea. At which point I think I should reset this back by 2 blocks. Chisels and bits. Yeah, that would be option 3. Also, no. Nice idea, no. I'm thinking this one might be interesting. I've got a couple of ideas forming for this one. I think the problem here is the definition of relatively and the amount of space that we have to build in, however. Let me assist in this. This is the amount of space we have to build in. Just putting in a couple of mausolea is just going to take up most of it anyway. We are a wee tad limited on space due to the fact that some numpty is building this in a city that is already pretty how should we put this, compressed. Squirrel mausolea. Squirrel. I was about to say, has it actually just picked my goodbye? House of Mirrors. Ah, well. Also, Mausolea is a lovely misspelling. It really, yeah, that definitely is squirrelish. That wasn't what I meant to do. You, however. Given my... how should we put it? Eclectic nature? No, eclectic is the wrong word. Given my insistence on things looking good, no, probably not. I mean, it took me long enough to actually be convinced I was happy with this thing. The fact that I've now used it 3 times in this world, having found it as a design, is probably as good as you're going to get around here. However, now that we're starting to lay out this place, we're actually out of time. What I will do, however, is grab some gravel and fill in the path a bit more before we pack up. Does that look good? Yeah, I'd say that looks good. I'd like to put in a couple of pieces of mossy cobble just to finish it off by way of pathing. Like here. You get a bit, you get a bit. You, here, there, and one more. There. Okay, that's got that path started, and we can start working out all of the finer detail tomorrow. I still have a jungle fence in my inventory. And nowhere to put blackstone walls. Right, let's get myself somewhere sane. Right. And hit the wrong button. Here we have the beginnings of the cemetery. And let's go and have a look at that last area of landscaping that we've done for the caldera. Oh yeah, that looks... That blends in nicely. Blends in so perfectly that the world behind it doesn't exist. I'd say that looks good. And, oh yeah, that looks so much better as well. That now feels like it's wide enough to actually support being the entrance to this city area. It did need that opening up. I think that's one of those things that had been just slightly niggling. And then our final thing that we did today, right back at the start of the evening, we have our chessboard. Which now has all the pieces in their correct colour schemes. And all of which are labelled. we've got the Green Knight, the Black Bishop, the Yellow King, or the King in Yellow, and the Red Queen, and the Blue Rook. What I have just realised is with just enough time to do it, we didn't update the map. We promised Judge that we'd be back at the end of the stream. Hello, Judge. Right. Do we need anything over there? No, I think we're fine. We'll leave the area around the graveyard until after we've finished it. Let us get this last section mapped out. Well, that made all the difference. Something tells me that just made a huge amount of difference. Oh yeah. Yep. I think, other than the Really? Judge. Why is it that every time I try and look at this map, you decide to get in on it? You just want to check up on it, don't you? Every single time. But, just why? Every single time, without fail. And there we are. And on that note, as Judge wanders off into the distance, it is absolutely hilarious that it happens. I don't know why. I swear there's something in the rules that the map is where Judge wants to be in front of. Either way, we have reached the end of the day. And I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I will be back again tomorrow, where we will be continuing our work on the mausolea and the graveyard and the cemetery and all of that jazz, and attempting to finish up, or at least get closer to, the finishing of the caldera. It's getting really close. We're so near. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. I'd like to say thank you as always for joining me. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.